We are Dimwitts. Dum 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 dum. Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of.
You broke it.
I broke it.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're back.
Jiminy Snickers, man.
You clapped, and for some reason it killed all of the sound.
Well, you know the business. My name's Kenny. I'm your GM tonight for another episode of Dungeon and Dimwits, and I'm joined by my good friend.
Hey everyone, I am Tony. I am the guy who pushes all the buttons.
Nerd.
And I play Shamgar in this whole shindig here.
Also nerd.
Kind of actually. He is. He is kind of a nerd. And I am joined with.
Hey guys, I'm Ian. I play Gerhardt von Krieg, and as usual, we are joined with.
Hey guys, I'm Taylor. I've been gone because I am currently crippled, and I play Bellatrix de la Cruz, and I am joined with.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike. I play Tosh the Druid, and I'm glad Bellatrix is back with us.
Hey.
You know what's funny about this intro is that she was actually here last week.
I was.
She wasn't gone at all.
I wasn't.
No, you claimed an absence that never happened.
I feel like I've been stuck at home longer than I have, but I am not a homebody.
Also, if you're purple and I choke you, what color do you turn?
Try it and find out.
No.
Black.
Oh, you go necrotic.
All right, so back to Salt Marsh.
So, if you remember, wanted to show our gentleman here the Gatling gun on the front of the ship.
Hold on 1 second. A cow.
Remember, his name is Irtos. So you were awing him with the Gatling gun on the front of the Sea Ghost, and you guys were tearing up some rocks.
Yes, lots of noises.
So Irtos, absolutely flabbergasted by this, is amazed by the amount of devastating power that you can bring to bear from the Sea Ghost itself. And he is like, I love it.
Sorry, I just about had an explosion in my hand.
I thought I don't remember if I was still in the council chamber or not. I thought I was still at the table eating.
Tosh?
We need to figure out what to do next and what it will take to win over their appreciation and acceptance. So we took out the gator.
Yep.
Yes.
And we need to figure out what to do now.
I think we should go after some more Verdammt trolls and ogres. Depopulate the local wildlife.
You want to kill Shrek?
Jawohl.
But we're having a party. We don't want to leave. We would be rude guests and just leave the party. Put ourselves in more danger.
Yeah, he just wants to go kill Shrek and not.
What's
Shrek
that?
und Donkey und Fiona und the verboten little brats.
He wants to go kill Shrek and not. Because apparently he has a grudge against Shrek and Donkey.
About what time of day and or evening is it?
This is late evening.
Well, I'm going to excuse myself and return to the ship and get some sleep.
Then
I agree. I believe we should get
All
some
right.
rest.
You guys have a wonderful evening celebration. Eat good food. And we'll rest it there for the night.
All right.
Dun 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 dun. I need Ian. Where are you sleeping tonight?
captain's cabin where I normally sleep.
Roll a d20.
Ah,
19.
my friend Gerhardt.
Are you sleeping? Or are you
No,
calling out to him?
I'm out of character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You are having some frightening nightmares. Something about a pain coursing through your body, this deep purple light, and you feel like you're being watched, and you awaken in a cold sweat with your mask on.
Bold of you to assume I took any of my gear off and didn't just lay in bed full rucksack and everything.
All right. What does Gearheart do?
Sits up, and because I have the blind sight, I can kind of see in my cabin, even though I have the lamp turned on and everything. I have my revolver, and I'm looking. Do I see anything in my cabin?
No, there's nothing presently in your cabin with you.
I pull out the rod of alertness, and I use detect good and evil.
Detect good and evil. What's the range?
Good question. Let me answer that. It doesn't say. It just says...
Let's call it 30 feet.
30 feet.
All right. So you do pick up on something evil within 30 feet of you.
Where?
Not how that works.
Oh, I figured detect good and evil would tell me where.
It detects good and evil. Not GPS of good and evil.
I'm going to investigate.
It is probably 3 a.m. at this time. You're going to investigate?
Yeah,
You wish to leave
I do.
the captain's quarters?
Mhm.
Step out onto the deck of the Sea Ghost?
Yeah.
The gentle night waves are still rocking the back half of your ship. The front being somewhat run aground in the sand, not bobbing up and down quite as much. You still smell the salty sea air. It's a bit colder out here on the beach than it would be inland in the marsh. And you hear nothing other than that. There is no insects. There is no animal life. Except for Shamgar snoring loudly.
I'm assuming they're all like under in cabins or stuff. Like none of them's on the deck.
Wherever they choose to be.
Is anyone else on the deck?
If I may interject,
Sure.
I assume this is per the spell. For the duration, you know there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located.
Oh.
Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by a foot of stone, inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of solid wood or dirt.
Okay. There is something off your ship that is coming towards you slowly.
I'm going to use the thing where you can plant it and it'll emit a bright light for 60 feet.
All right. Just
So-
in the middle of the ship?
I'm assuming I'm standing at the railing.
Okay. So you're going to plant it on the railing?
I just spike it into the railing, whip out my rifle, and rack around and kind of just stand there. Come and get it.
All right. You see a skeleton, and it is like dragging itself towards the ship.
Okay. Bang.
All right. Skeleton shatters into a bunch of pieces, throws itself on the ground from the impact of the shot. What else would you like to do?
Did that wake the rest of us up from the gunshot?
I'll leave it up to you guys what you feel your character would do in this moment.
I have a baby yogurt in my head, so I'm assuming I have a light sleeper. So yeah, it wakes me up.
And does arc light wake me or anything? Him being up on deck.
That's
somewhere?
entirely up to you if you want to fit arc light in your room.
I'm assuming the
No, he'd
skeleton
be
was
perched
on,
like up on the masthead or something like that.
Okay.
outside.
was a skeleton on the shore. I'm assuming
Yeah, it was on the shore walking towards the ship.
I vault, off the ship, slide down to the ground, and walk up to the skeleton, kneel down to inspect it.
Okay. Shamgar, what do you feel like you'd be doing right now?
Oh, Shamgar wakes up.
Oh, okay.
To the gun noise. I mean, I'm still somewhat because no
Shamgar.
alcohol at the party, so.
All right.
He's actually has the sweats. He's like,
Bellatrix, Tosh,
Somewhat agitated.
and Shamgar, you guys awaken to a thunderous boom. You recognize it as something familiar to equipment that Gearhart uses.
Grab my stuff and go up on
And
deck.
say I ran and grabbed my stuff and went up the deck.
You guys, first of all, immediately blinded by the bright light as you awaken from dead calm and absolute darkness to a bright light on the deck of the ship. What do you guys do?
What's going on?
What the bloody hell was that?
I pick up the skull and I'm looking at it.
All right. Shamgar?
You just shooting bones now?
He's off the
Target
ship.
I'm on the beach looking at the skeleton I shot from the ship. I then jumped off the ship. To go look at it.
shooting bones now?
This is fine. Go back to sleep. I throw it.
fine.
I toss
You're
the-
shooting dead things.
I toss the skull in the sand and stomp it.
All right. Are you gonna head back to the ship?
Yeah, I go back to the ship, pick up the rod, turn it off, tuck it back into my little
All
hole.
right.
that I have.
I'm gonna interject in the middle of your action there. As you turn away from the skeleton, right? To your eyes, from the darkness, just beyond the 60 feet of the bright light and somewhat of the dim light, you see a bunch of purple glowing objects. Almost, it goes from just darkness to as it spreads out wide. Purple. And it seems to be marching towards the ship.
You may want to move a little quicker.
Alarm!
I turn around with my 10 feet of blind sight. What do I see?
So to your eyes, and then rapidly to your eyes, there is what appear to be countless skeletons, all with purple markings all over their bodies. They seem to be streaming lines going to and fro with no discernible direction, and they don't know if they meet somewhere or if they crisscross paths, but they cover all these skeletons' bones, and they're marching slowly towards the ship. The one at your feet that you just blew apart begins to reassemble in a purple glow, and then begin to march towards you as well.
I sling my rifle, pull out my saber and revolver. Redemptive abomination. I shall send you back to hell.
All right, this crew is awake now, and they're coming out and wondering what's going on and why is that thing so bright?
It's to illuminate the undead.
The what?
There, prepare yourselves.
You gotta be kidding me.
Does the baby yogurt say anything at this point? Does she recognize any of the markings at all?
In your mind, the Baba Yaga. You know, I was curious what happened to your friend from before, but now I really understand. You have made someone very angry.
Any idea who?
The purple glow, the undead army, you were being sent a message for sure. This reeks of Merkel.
Great. I relay that information.
Go ahead.
To the people standing on the deck with me. So apparently that is a message, and we have royally screwed up somewhere.
Well, time to debate that later.
Alrighty. So let's go ahead and enter initiative. We'll come back to you. That book's not entirely helpful right now. Now we're going forwarding. die.
I forgot to roll.
That's alright, I forget things sometimes.
What's it got?
Oh, that kind of just skips that, doesn't it?
Okay.
So, that'll just be what it
So-
is for now. Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
Top of the turn order, we'll go to...
What's going on
Ooh,
here?
that's not...
There it goes.
Ooh, that's actually pretty impressive.
I quit so much right now.
Gearhart,
23.
Bellatrix,
Anti.
Tosh.
21.
Everyone's getting really high.
I showed her my roll.
Shamgar.
5. No, I'm sorry. 6. I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
And all is right in the universe.
Gearhart, you're up first.
It's crap.
Followed by Tosh. Followed by Bellatrix. Followed by Skeletons. Followed by Shamgar.
What about our crew?
Fair enough. Okay, crew, then Shamgar.
Wow.
His shirt is definitely printed up.
This is a load of crap is what this is.
Get good, Scrub. I'm kidding. Dice rolls aren't your fault.
Yeah.
They're just a randomized mechanic.
What was that?
I'm digging the music in the background.
We can't hear any.
I know, but like I just initiative.
If there was a way I could daisy chain these,
Look, I just didn't know if we were supposed to be able to hear it or not.
no, unfortunately, because the phone only Bluetooths to this stream
Okay.
deck.
Okay.
But if there was a way I could daisy chain them, which next thing for me to figure out.
Okay, man. I was just making sure that everything was good.
Yes. Yeah, apparently, according to Tosh, all is right in the universe. Me
Yes.
rolling at nat 1.
While the rest of us roll fairly high, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else rolled below a 10.
Dude, it's me. It's the bullet dice.
What did you roll?
I rolled a natural 20.
So did
Plus
he,
3.
and I rolled a 19.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Alright, now that I have all my books open to pages that are relevant,
Let's just hope Friday goes better.
again, back to Gearhart. You were still first.
So I'm gonna roll to attack the nearest one with my saber.
Let it go. Let it go.
That is a 17.
Alright. I wonder what the AC of a skeleton is. Yeah, that'll do it.
Just out of curiosity, what is the AC of a skeleton?
That's for me to know and for you to find out.
All right, well in that case, so I'm gonna
It's a
whack him.
skeleton. I imagine it's pretty
So
good.
it's below 17.
All right, so that's going to be 9 points of damage with the saber.
What's your HP? Alright, 9 points of damage dealt. It does not drop.
Cool. I'm immediately gonna cut it and then just shoot it in the face because successful melee attack I can do as a bonus attack with my revolver.
Okie dokie. Let it
So-
rip.
You want me to roll for hit or just because I'm point blank with it? Can I just?
I'm fine with that. I'm pretty sure you won't be able to roll low enough to not kill it, so we'll just call it a death at this point.
So that's a 10 points of damage.
Yeah, that'll kill it.
So just pretty much just cut off like in one of its arms the clavicle and then just shoot it directly in the face. Point
Would you
blank
like
with
to
a revolver.
move? You're still on the beach.
Yeah, I retreat back a couple feet, but not to get me out of melee range, just enough to kind of get me away from being surrounded.
Alrighty. Tosh!
How far away from the shoreline are we?
You guys are... I'll say 25 feet from dry sand.
Okay. flaming sphere has a range of 60 feet. And I'm just going to start rolling it up Gerhardt's left flank.
All right. Alrighty, a bunch of skeletons are about to make a dexterity saving throw. And what is your save? +3. What is your spell save DC?
$25.
All right. No, they did not make it. And I got a 19. Dadgummit. All right. Well, a bunch of skeletons are going down. There are a bunch of skeletons within 5 feet of this thing. I don't much mind free rolling damage. I'll call it a kill for now. Okay. Is that all you would like to do with your turn, Tosh?
Yeah, I'm just going to maintain concentration on it and keep rolling over dead things.
Okie dokie. We now move on to Bellatrix.
I'm gonna try to shoot Eldritch Blast at a group of them.
All right, let it rip. Skadoosh.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 16. So.
That'll do it.
$15.
15. All right, that'll kill it. Would you like to launch another one? Oh, no, you can't do that. You're not 5th level. Never mind.
Yeah, because I don't even know the last time we leveled up. I think I'm only level 4.
You guys are still level 4. Is there anything else you would like to do? You say no? Okie dokie. We're gonna head over to the skeletons. We're gonna try and gank Gearhart. So let's give her a shot here. And they're just going to punch you and claw you like a lot. What's your AC, Gearhart?
16.
Okay, none of them can get through your armor, but they are hitting you. Ting, ting, ting. I guess they're really not making a whole lot of vocal noises, but they are banging on you. Past that, none of them are going to hurt you, though. But you are neck deep in skeletons. The crew is up. So the crew is going to do its best with what they have. Some of them are going to pull out bows and arrows and do what they can with that. One of them's going to be like, hey, can I use the gun?
Just don't hit Gearhart.
Sure. Goes over there, spins it around. Yeah. All right. He's going to fire that off. Ian, you want to roll damage for that Gatling gun?
Sure. What is the D die? What is the D I'm rolling with?
I gotta remember if I gave an answer to that before.
You'd have it to my knowledge.
Yeah, you didn't tell us. It just pretty much obliterated everything.
Let's go with
68.
68.
I don't know. Just throwing out numbers.
Tell me I have 2. That's going to be a lot of rolling.
I got
I
you.
have many.
Let's go with. Sounds good for that thing.
I mean,
I will call it.
each one of my revolver bullets does 1d10, and you could do 6d10 because it's a mounted emplacement machine gun.
Let's call it a D100.
That looks like it's a. I can't tell if that's a 93 or a
The
17.
very top number.
Yeah, that's a 17.
Well, that's still enough.
Again with the 17s today.
That skeleton, whoever it may be that was randomly in the crowd, that first shot's gonna fly out the barrel and it's gonna blow it apart. We're gonna get over to Shamgar now.
I think I'm going to shoot it with a bow.
You're gonna shoot it with the bow.
Yeah. 21.
Not with it.
Nice.
Nine.
9. All right, 9 damage. Does injure one of the skeletons. Doesn't quite bring it down though.
Yep. And yeah, with that, and because it's not an unarmed attack, that is my. Oh,
It's an unarmed attack, and I don't believe it's a monk weapon.
no, longbows are not monk weapons. Quarterstaffs are. I would like to. How far away are they?
They're. I would say the closest ones are probably 25 feet.
25 feet?
Yeah.
Speed is already- I would like to spend a key point on. What is it? It is Step to the Wind. Or Step of the Wind,
Okay.
which allows me to dash as a bonus action and doubles my jump.
Okay.
So my speed is already. It's not letting me know what my speed is. 1 second. Gotta reload. Really? Am I not seeing it? It's usually right up here, right?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it. I can't say off the top of my head at what point you gain that bonus, but monks do gain bonus to speed, and your starting speed would be
40.
30.
Yeah, it won't even let me see my conditions. What's this?
I think no matter what, that means you have enough to get to where you want to go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
I would say 80 since it's doubled.
Alright, I'm going to run up and join in with Gerhardt there in the thick of it. Which would actually spend my actions. My turn.
Okay. So you're gonna
Yeah. Well, you guys
Right
are good.
next
I
to
don't
you.
need to Fix this. I don't understand that. I'll just drop in. What's up?
Yeah, Gerhard is just mute, just slashing, shooting, just in the thick of it.
Alrighty. Tosh, Arclight is hooing rapidly above you. and is looking directly past the skeletons. And if you share its vision, you'll see that there seems to be a cloaked figure in the way back of the army of skeletons that seems to be down on its knees, and it appears to be praying.
Rip his head off.
Woo! It's gonna go down. As it flies down towards the target, grasps at the cloak, rips it off, and what you see there is just another skeleton, and its arms come ripping off its body as Arclight takes off with them, looking down, holding the cloak and the arms in its place. The figure is still on its knees, but it looks up at Arclight, and it like its arms and its cloak are like doing this as if it's trying to point, and all the skeletons turn around and like, huh? And they look up at Arclight, and they seem to all be trying to like lift up their arms to grab at it as it's flying around.
Do I get, if they're all turned away from me, do I get any advantages or bonuses to attack because they're all actively now facing away from me?
I'm not against an advantage. Bellatrix, in your mind, the Baba Yaga. That, whatever that is back there, that skeleton seems to be some sort of conduit by which this magic is being poured through. Get rid of it. Get rid of it now.
Okay, so we need to get rid of that thing. I'm gonna magic missile.
Get rid of what thing?
All right, we're gonna go back to the top of the turn order now. Dear Heart.
Did I hear her saying that we need to get rid of it, or am I just...
I don't know. Did you yell it?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
I would love to say yes, but no, I didn't.
Well, they've all turned away from me. Guess this makes it easier for me, so I'm just going to keep chopping, so...
Well, if she's not going to yell it, I am. Kill the armless skeleton in the back.
All right. All right.
In that case, holster, literally just stab my sword in the sand, unsling my rifle, and I'm going to take a shot at the skeleton.
All right. Give it a good. We're gonna cancel this out. We're gonna go with normal because you are surrounded and there are people within melee range of you. Although not necessarily,
Ignored...
not necessarily engaging you, but you are like neck deep in people surrounding you, and you're trying to make a precision long range shot against somebody who's kneeling beyond the crowd.
Okay.
So, advantage meets disadvantage equals nothing.
Okay. Alright, well that's going to be a 24 to hit with a 19 plus 5.
Okay, it hits.
Cool, I'm going to tack a smite onto that bad boy, Divine Shelling.
All right.
So that's going to be 11. So that's going to be 19.
19?
Yeah, 19
All right.
total. And
So-
isn't it against Undead Radiant double, so should I roll second D8?
So what it does, because you wouldn't necessarily know the vulnerabilities and whatnot of these creatures, but what it does do for your spell is that it will add a D8.
Okay.
Because it's against an undead. For damage, you would roll another D8.
7. Extra 7, so that is
26.
26, yeah.
All right. How do you want to do it? And I don't care how many skeletons you kill in the way, by the way.
So, like, I just whip that rifle around. In the moment it touches my shoulder, I get it in the aperture sight, pull the trigger, big old white flash of light, and just like a straight white line of radiant energy from the barrel just punches through the entire crowd and just hits the kneeling one prone, like pretty much at the top of its head, straight down the spine. Not prone, but like kneeling. And just boom!
Dope. I can see it.
And then everything else just kind of falls to the side.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's sporting. All right, yeah, that thing pretty much evaporates at this point in white light. The line that it took from you to it is also vacant of any skeletons. And as it fades away in a bright light, all the skeletons around you crumble into dust, and the purple light seems to almost like disappear in an illusory wisp.
Rack the bolt in the rifle, pick up my sword and sheath it, and I walk towards the what was the kneeling form to see if I can find anything there.
There doesn't seem to be anything there. Nope. But Arclight still has a cloak.
Have him bring it over.
All right. Lands on the side of the ship, cloak in its talons.
Well done.
Whoo!
I'll yell for Gearhart. Come check this thing out.
I take one last look around. Do I see anything else moving?
No.
I walk back towards the ship. Get it back on the ship, look at the cloak.
All right. The cloak seems to be a thick, almost sackcloth kind of thing, something that no normal person would have any sort of comfort in wearing. Mm-hmm. And what you do know is that it smells god awful. Like, smells like the dead.
I'll
Anything
use
in the
my
pockets?
spectacles to identify.
Okay. So what this appears to be is a cloak of necromancy, and it aids in ritual casting. It reduces the time to ritual cast by half, but only for necrotic spells.
Tell you.
The Hexe. Would you use this?
Better to keep a hold onto it for now in case we do need to use it than get rid of it.
Wouldn't do much for me. The only necromantic spells I have are healing.
If she doesn't fund it, I am good.
Maybe we can sell it.
Yeah, I'll put it.
I toss it to Bellatrix, and then I just, without a word, about face and walk back to my cabin.
Without a word.
Something wrong?
You said it
9.
was a cloak of necromancy?
Cloak of necromancy.
I don't go back to my bed though. I go and I sit down in a chair and kind of orient it towards the door, rack my rifle, and just kind of sit there till morning, staring at the door.
Woo!
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Don't
Try
let
to.
me. Shamgar. As you were down there with him.
Yeah. Just stumbling back up onto the ship. This place blows.
All right.
There's no way I'm finding any center here, or any. I'm just.
As I hear him start to do that before I finish going into my cabin, I walk over, hand you my flask. Sleep well.
Yeah. It's his own personal stash of lobster wine.
It is not.
That'll forever be my joke. I'm just gonna keep pushing that.
That's how you'll be able to know if it's my doppelganger. It'll be drinking that crap.
Lobster wine. Alrighty. Well, past that, everyone's going to benefit from a long rest at this point. Proceeding forward.
Literally, Gerhard just sitting there in spite gets long rest.
He is fueled by his anger.
Well, he hates abominations and the
I'm
undead.
gonna
So.
go home, load my shotgun, sit by the door, and light a cigarette. Alrighty,
He
so
lives on revenge, caffeine, and nicotine.
Yes.
my favorite pastime is being petty. All right. Now that we've had,
So did the lizard folk have any notice of what we were doing last night? Any?
since they're underground, not really.
Okay. I was just curious, like any of their scouts or anything. It was like, oh wow, giant battle on the beach.
Nope. Their den is protected by lizards, like actual lizards.
Okay.
So we are awakened, I imagine,
Yes.
fairly early in the morning, or late, or
Yes.
something or
Yes.
other. The crew themselves are all in mess hall, getting portions to eat for themselves. What does the crew want to do?
Well, we should probably go back in and see what we can do to gain their favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Going back inside. The lizard's lair.
So is the audience seeing this?
The audience is seeing what's up on the projector, yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Lizard lair. You know what? I'm gonna make it the sewers.
Oh. I mean, they don't care for
It's just the noise.
hygiene as much as other races do. Their skin's not porous.
This is what it sounds like down there.
Windy. The unfortunate rat to get caught in the lizard poke there. Alrighty.
It's their rat farms, is what it is.
It's the rat farms.
Yeah, it's their rat farms. That's weird. My mic is actually not getting picked up as well as it.
Should.
Yeah, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Alright, well, where do you guys want to go? You want to go to the throne room?
Yes.
Which, if you remember, is right here.
Right here.
You go in there, you are greeted by the queen. Again, I didn't pull up her picture because I couldn't find it. And you also see Yrtos, and not him, Sorrow. Am I saying that name right?
What is it?
Sarov, yeah, Sarov.
Sarov.
Yrtos and Sarov, and then Otho Kent is the queen. So this being Sarov. Oh, you killed my mic.
Sorry.
This is Sarov. This is Yrtos, and then I don't have Otho Kent pulled up anymore.
I recommend to Oceanus that he stay on board the ship.
Okay. He clearly understands why, knowing that there's other aquatic races.
Besides, I feel better knowing that you're in charge of the ship while we're gone. And if El Capitan over there would make it clear to the men that he is in charge while we're gone.
Listen to the sea elf, or there's really hell to pay.
You just call him a sea
Oh.
elf.
Hey, man.
He is a sea elf.
You put whoever you want in charge. You're just bankrolling the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
go back. You know, the guy went with them. So.
Alrighty. So, the queen addresses you guys. I had hopes that you would return after last night's celebration. I am eager to hear how your night has gone.
We were attacked.
I was afraid such would be the case. We were as well.
The undead?
Yes, here in our very halls, in the home of my den. It seems that building tunnels and living underground is not a good defense against the undead.
So
Although
then-
their numbers were many, they were but child's play, even to our youngest lizards. We did, however, discover this, and she's holding up a robe, black robe, same material that you guys had seen before. Whatever this is came off of a particularly annoying skeleton that had some sort of power over the others.
I'll identify it if she'll allow.
It is also a cloak of necromancy.
Tell her.
Indeed, that is interesting news. Why here, why now? I can't.
Him?
What do you know about these things?
Nothing. That's I like skeletons.
Are you being truthful with me?
Jawohl.
He and one of his kinsmen traded places when we defiled an altar of some sort of Mercule. It apparently has displeased him, and he is attempting to wreak his vengeance upon us.
Sorry. That was an accident.
It's like, hey, that's what I got from that. Well then, it seems that having you nearby is perhaps a little bit damning for my children.
That's why we thought we'd offer our services to go out and take care of any other problems you may have.
Well, we always have our bounty. If you want to go out and clear some of the problems within the marsh. As for you, I'm not sure what you'll bring to me.
He is a good man and stout of heart and body. It is not his fault.
Well, I hope you rid yourself of this plague sooner rather than later.
Yeah, well, when we can kill a god, we'll do that straight away.
You must have done something awful to that altar.
I wouldn't know.
We
I wasn't
literally
there.
didn't do anything to that altar.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't. We were just there.
Well, it seems like you got your hands full for now.
They are undead. They was the same.
So, who's on your number one top 10 list after the 1,000 Teeth?
So, we're looking at... Not that one. Well, the highest reward being any trolls you bring back, followed by ogres, and then last on the list would be bullywugs.
Well then,
Not any particularly named targets,
let us
but
go kill a troll.
any proof that you can bring back of slaughtering any of those particular targets. Again, Sarov does pipe up saying that he would like someone to go and talk and try and broker some sort of peace between the guests within the lagoon.
Well, if you guys want to grab breakfast, I can try to go do that. And then we'll take off.
I have kind appetites. I will go with you.
Fair enough.
So to the marketplace?
No.
No?
So I head over to where the Qual Length and the others are.
All right.
I tag along with them.
That'd be this way. Alrighty. So, who do you want to talk to first? See if I can find the right pictures here. Excellent. So, you have the Colinth, which are first, the Lokatha, or the Merfolk. And presently, the Merfolk and the Colinth are not seeing eye to eye.
All right, what's all this then?
The start with him. The Lokatha speaks up. His head is just barely out of the water. Oh, well, it seemed that we were called here to deal with some sort of alliance. Well, I don't know about all this alliance stuff, but I do understand the threat of the Sahag, and if I can do something that would ease the ability to remove that threat, quite frankly, I'm all for it. But these two, man, it's like dealing with children. And the Colinth, now this is not entirely accurate. If I have to put down some no good Sahagin, I'm right there with you, but the merfolk are just gonna slow us down. They're weak and fragile, and they don't know how to hold weapons proper. The merfolk is silent.
I approach the merfolk. And what is your opinion on all of this?
It crosses its arms and kind of turns its back on you.
So, I have a question for all three of you.
Mm-hmm.
You friends with the Sahaugen?
The Lokatha.
Absolutely not. I just expressed that I would like to see them fall. Although I can't say I'm too confident about these two. They can't seem to agree on anything.
Back to the Kolinth.
I do want to see them fall. Just not with them.
Pointing over at the merfolk.
So, next question. The more of us there are to assault them, are not our odds better to do so?
The Lokatha.
Even if, to your eyes and to your opinion, they seem weaker. Not that I'm saying they are, only that is your opinion. Would not greater numbers give us a better chance?
The Lokatha.
Well, I do agree with that. I think less burden on any one in particular race would be best in this fight to come. If we ever get there.
And the Kolinth.
Well, yes, greater numbers are good, but first of all, who even are you? And what are you doing here?
I am Tachrel and Rialar, High Druid of the Grove, emissary of Saltmarsh, and member of the council.
Now, when did the humans get involved in an aquatic war? This has got to be some sort of ridiculous shenanigan.
Because the Sahaugen are as much a threat to our people as they are to yours. We are a seafaring people.
This Oath of Kent must have gone soft. This is a bit ridiculous. We're expected to have you guys help us out at sea.
Us and our ship. Which
Ships.
is, if I may say, formidable. Would you like to see?
I don't know. You see one ship, you've seen them all.
Not like this.
The merfolk has someone swim up to the surface, speaks into her ear, and she nods, and the person goes down. She turns to you, Tosh. I would like to see this ship, though.
I would like to offer a demonstration to all of you.
The Lokatha.
Well, I'm always down for a demonstration. No skin off my back.
The Kolinth.
Sneering. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, fine. Let's go see a blasted ship.
Alright, we're gonna... So, they're gonna pop out this way, around the bend.
Gearhart and I will go the other way, meet him on deck of the ship.
And I don't have the overarching map up here, but you guys are like way up over here at the coast. You guys head on out there via the land route. The other aquatic races, those with legs, are kind of up on the wet sand. The merfolk are kind of bobbing out at the 4 foot to 5 foot water.
Herr Gearhart, if you would be so kind, sir.
Cool. The rock target.
Sure, no problem.
Swivels it around, adjusts the elevation, starts cranking,
Attack!
firing off rounds. The muzzle flash going from increments being slow to a steady light, almost like a flashlight, and the rocks and the boulders off in the distance begin to crumble again under the penetrating fire of the Gatling gun.
That's good. Let's not waste them all.
I'll say.
First of all, the
Going back up.
the Lokatha.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, that makes my heart pound. Yes. Ha, I can barely hear.
The Colinth.
I'm
If
sure
it
you
does
can
that to rock, imagine what it'll do to them. One simple plan. Draw as many as we can to the surface, and then overwhelm whatever's left below.
I suppose you could be of some use, supporting him here and whatnot.
The merfolk are still just kind of bobbing out in the water. It's, their backs turned from the shore over at the rocks, and they seem to be talking amongst themselves. The Lokatha.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of motivated to go out there and go beat something up.
After seeing a display like that, looks over at the Colinth. The Colinth, still sneering, his arms crossed.
It's
And remember, the more of us there are, the fewer we lose.
yeah, that's see that. Oh, shall we? Well, what does the Queen have to say about all this?
Well, if you can come to an agreement, come to some sort of arrangement, then we would have all of the factions joined together in one great assault on the Salgan. And I'm sure that all of you can agree and even share for everyone of whatever we may recover. They've been stealing from you long enough. Stealing from all. Time to get back.
Well, I want to hear what the merfolk have to say. I don't need them being silent this whole time.
Well, look over at the merfolk.
They're a little bit out of earshot, out in the
So-
waves.
Come hither.
They'll swim a little bit closer, but given their lower bodies not being legs and whatnot, they can only go so far into the land.
No, up to the boat.
Oh, okay. They're kind of bobbing below the ship.
I understand your trepidation. We, and I point to Gearhart and our men, you have us at advantage. We are the fish out of water, if you will. Yet we are willing to go down and to help remove this burden from you. All we ask is that you work together in this one endeavor to rid ourselves of this blight.
Huh. The merfolk are looking at each other and kind of whispering. The one here is the one that's being whispered to, and at that time she opens up her mouth. We have come to an understanding that you wish to sacrifice for our cause. This is not normal amongst people on land.
Well-
You say that you are to lose something from the Sahagan. Is there really no other reason that you choose to help us?
We desire peace amongst our peoples, that we all may flourish. By eliminating a common foe, we are one step closer to achieving this goal. And perhaps in the future, if there were another foe that would force themselves upon one of us, that we may all join together again in unity.
Very well. You have my word that for the Alliance, the merfolk will participate. the Lokatha. Yes! All right, I can feel a beat down storming the beaches. And then he turns over and kind of elbow nudges the Colinth. The Colinth still sneering and crossing his arms, kind of bent over like, yeah, whatever. I suppose we can come to an agreement for the brief time it takes to defeat these daggum Sahagin. And it would be nice to have more people to share the load with and whatnot.
And who knows, in the future, we may need each other again.
And, Lokatha? Oh, that seems to settle it from what I'm hearing. I don't know about anybody else's ears, but I like what's going on here. But, 1, 2, 3, 4. You said you'd bring a ship to this fight. Is that all you're going to bring, or is there some sort of faction behind you?
I will appeal to the Council of Saltmarsh for more soldiers and ships.
Well, since we seem to all be in somewhat of an accord, I don't see why we can't go present ourselves to the Queen right now.
As we should. Well spoke.
And him and the Colinth both begin to just walk into the ocean, as if it's nothing. And the merfolk dip down below, and they make their ways back.
All right. Gearhart, you and I go back into the Queen.
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, Bellatrix and Shamgar, you guys were looking at the bounty board.
Yes.
There's bounties for. Hold on, I gotta. There's bounties for trolls, ogres, and bullywugs. And that
Trolls.
order is the order of importance.
Trolls, ogres, and what?
Bullywugs.
And bullywugs. I said we take on the troll. We've done that before.
Yeah, you have.
And this time, we don't have a hammer.
Or an orb of annihilation.
Very true. So there's no way we can accidentally destroy anything of importance.
So, you want to go hunt down a troll?
I want to knock on some wood because now that you said it, it's likely we're going to screw up somewhere.
Listen, if I knock on wood with these, I will destroy everything.
There we go.
Will you, though?
Sweet.
All right.
All of my other rolls.
If you think we can
are
do
what
it, if
suck.
you
My
think we
attack
can
rolls
handle
are pretty
it, let's do
good.
it.
All right. You've picked that one, so I imagine you rip it off the wall and take it with you.
Yep.
You just have to bring back evidence of a troll kill.
Okay. So I guess we're just like walking through what, a forest?
Marsh.
The marsh.
The marsh.
You guys are leaving without us? Okay.
Apparently so.
I don't know. Are we?
Would you
I'll leave it
like
up
to
to
bring
you.
them along? Or is this just a you and me mission? Is this a group effort?
We should probably make this a group effort.
Alrighty.
I can only punch things so hard.
This is true.
Gerhardt has got that like super
But maybe your
magical
luck will
boomstick.
change if you do something on your own and not in a group.
What?
Maybe your luck will change if you do something on your own and not in a group, though.
Yeah, but do we want to bet our lives on that? All I've had to drink is this lobster wine.
It's not lobster.
Yes.
Okay, let me think of it this way. Do you want to split the bounty 2 ways or 4 ways so
convinced
you
that's
can
what
buy more wine?
Bellatrix, we've always split the bounty equally between the entire party.
But
Doesn't
if
matter
you get
who got
money
it.
that the other 2 don't know about, think how much extra wine that you can hide without them knowing. Or other
Who
alcohol.
are you?
We have a ship
Just an idea.
with 80 casks of
You're-
wine.
You're trying to rob our friends.
Are we telling them or not? Do you want to tell them?
Why are you leaving this up to me?
Because you're the one that chose it.
Yep. Okay.
Did I break any?
Let's go.
With the crew?
Let's go with the crew, you and I. That doesn't answer the question.
You're not wanting to answer it.
No, I'm not, because I'm going to. All right. As we're walking out, do we run into Gerhardt and Todd?
Oh, so he's gonna leave it up to chance.
Oh my gosh.
This is almost
Sure.
painful.
Okay, I gave
You will run
three
into
bad
Tosh
examples
and
of what could
Gearhart as they
happen.
come back in.
Tosh, Gertie, what's up?
Call me that again and I will shoot you.
With kisses.
He wants something from you.
We have secured an alliance between the aquatic folk to aid the lizard folk.
Awesome. I got us a job.
Great. Can we take care of this real quick and then we'll do the job?
It's kind of time sensitive.
So is this.
But it's a troll.
Do you have fire?
I'm sure she does. She got.
Because without it, they regenerate. I'm no great scholar, but I've been part of the Grove long enough to know that if you don't have fire, the troll's gonna keep coming at you.
Where is my inventory? There it is. I do have torch and tinderbox. Ow.
What does the party want to do?
All right, go to the queen.
Yeah. Okay, you go to the throne room.
Bring these two with us.
All right.
Because apparently we can't be left alone.
I left
Come
this
on,
to
children.
completely up to
Yeah, because some party members are not to be trusted.
Your Majesty,
you. I was trying to point out the bad things. Okay?
we have secured an alliance between the aquatic folk to assist
His brain
you
doesn't work
and
the way ours
us
does. If I give him
with-
the bad examples, he'll choose the other option.
the Salgan.
Sure. She puts her hands together and
See
leans her
where
head
I
back. She's
stand.
looking up at the ceiling. Sarov.
Yes. Oh, this is good to my ears. I am so delighted. This is a warm feeling inside me. My queen, we've done it. The alliance seems to be working swimmingly.
Although can't. A smile comes down her face. She appears to be trying to hide it, though. She looks back down and it's gone.
Yes, this is an opportune time to seal what could fade at any moment. We should move quickly.
She gets up from her throne, and so does Sarov and Irtos, and they begin to move through the throne back to the lagoon, again over here. They approach out onto the deck of the lagoon, the different races, Merfolk, Lokatha, and Kolinth, all in attendance.
My honored guests, I hear that we have reached an agreement.
And the Lokatha,
Yes, we have. I think it's about time we formalize this alliance.
the Merfolk, indeed, we have decided that it would be beneficial to join, not only for ourselves, but for the eradication of this evil. The Kolinth.
At this point, I just want to see heads roll.
Well, then it is with my great pleasure that we can become the Aquatic Alliance. And everyone begins to nod their heads. Let us begin drafting war plans for what is to come as we lay siege to the homeworld of the Sahagin deep in the trenches. And the Lokatha? Well, I don't have any immediate ideas, but I'm sure that we can discover some sort of formal battle plan. It is now occurring to me that we are going to start trading with each other what exactly our capabilities are. But since we're in an alliance, it shouldn't be a problem. The merfolk. Yes, that's a fair point, but are we expecting to fight within proximity or from different vantage points? Will we have different lines in the sand, so to speak, drawn from where we attack? In the Colinth?
Well, I don't care about any of that stuff. I just want to kill them.
The Queen? Yes, I see. We have much to discuss. We should spend the next hours, if not days, deciding logistics, attack plans, and thoroughly assessing our numbers and strength. Let us discuss. And they begin to openly talk about what their strengths are, the numbers of their people, what kind of resources they have. The Sarov steps away from the jargon that's going on and comes up to you guys. This being Sarov.
Thank you very much for bringing such great peace and victory to our den. It honors me to say that you have changed the hearts of these many races, but also that of my queen. I am pleased to say that you are also part of this alliance, and that although we don't know what yet to expect of you, we look forward to hearing from you again. I can't say when the attack will be, but at the earliest it will probably be weeks as we assemble our forces, gather our strengths, and discuss our battle plans. We do, however, eagerly await your response for what it is that you bring to the table, aside from yourselves and your remarkable ship.
We will return to Salt Marsh after we have finished ridding you of the problems in the surround, and I will appeal to the council for greater assistance. As for our part, I would recommend any tactics you can use to draw as many Salgan to the surface as possible for us to eradicate there, and then we all have magical means of delving into the waters and assisting you there.
We do?
Scrolls of water breathing.
It is good to hear. I await your return.
Happy to be of service, sir.
Yes.
Alright, crew. Are we going back to Salt Marsh?
What do you guys want to do? Go find some trolls?
We
take
should
some
go
out?
fight some trolls. I don't think we're quite there yet.
Yeah, let's fight trolls. We must earn the charisma points, right? The
Yeah.
favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna go punch a troll in the face.
Alright, let's go find a troll.
Arclight.
Ooh.
Find us a troll.
Alright, everybody in the party give me a d20 roll. Roll 2 for you, Mike.
Yeah.
Alright, what did I get?
Hey, so I just wanted to put it out there. You guys know I'm your friend, right?
Call me Getty again and we will not be friends.
What's that?
I rolled a 13 and a 20.
Call me Gertie again and we will not be friends.
You know who called you Gertie? The troll.
Yeah, and that is how it should stay.
All right, Shamgar,
Yes.
what did you get?
10.
You said 13 and 20. Bellatrix,
17.
your
A natural 20.
natural 20. Alrighty, this was who could get closer to my roll. 10 is the closest to 9. Shamgar, you, off in the distance, see what appears to be something with long limbs, a gross dark green skin with mossy long hair all over its body, and it appears to be whacking some sort of small critter against a tree in the marsh. Whack!
Oh, you found an ettercap.
I stop everyone. Stop. I see something in the distance. It kind of looks like Gerhardt's mom.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
My mom is dead.
It kind of looks like Gerhardt's aunt.
My aunt is dead too.
Is there anyone in your family? Listen, there's an ugly thing down the way there, okay? That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it looks like Shamgar's best wife.
Monks don't marry. I'm sad.
That's why you said first.
I'm sad now.
Did you find it?
Yeah, it's
Alright,
over by
anyways,
Tony's
no,
foot.
yeah, there's a
Oh.
thing down there. It might be the troll.
Hey, Tony.
Yes.
There's something right
Can you
down
hand me
there
the
by your
cancer
foot.
stick by your foot, please?
Right
This?
there. Nope, right there.
This?
Yep.
Okay.
Or kick it.
That was,
Wow.
okay.
That was disrespectful,
I
but
got
okay.
it.
Okay.
All right. So. All right. There's a thing down there.
Lead the way.
Okay.
At this point, it's clearly killed whatever it is that it's holding, and it's breaking apart its body and feasting on it.
Can I shoot it in the back of the head?
You were about 300 feet away from it right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna like get down and start like low stalking towards it with my rifle.
Can I?
Remember, you are shin deep in swamp.
So it's
I
very slow.
traverse from tree branch to tree branch?
Uh,
Can I like hit crouching tiger, hit and drag?
You can brachiate.
What's that?
You can brachiate.
remember, the
Yeah.
trees are few and far between in this particular area. The only area that was ever described as being thick with the trees was the area where the Thousand Teeth was.
Okay. So the answer to that is no.
No.
Okay.
Is it just kind of like an open clearing, or is there like high grass and stuff?
Aside from the trees, there's no other type of physical land that is elevated anywhere above water level.
All right. Tosh, is there any way that you could maybe shape to an owl and see what it is?
I have an owl.
Okay. Is there any way you guys can see that?
Arclight.
Huh, all right. Arclight flies over. Being an owl, very quiet wings. And from your shared vision, you do indeed identify that it is a troll feasting on some sort of small rodent-like critter.
Yep, it's a troll. It's
Okay.
eating a rabbit.
All right. So, I don't think that we should all attack it head on at the same time.
It's a troll,
Yes.
not a dragon.
I'm just saying the last time her and I, the last time we fought a troll, we took it on head on. Didn't end well for us. We lost a hammer and a ball of nope.
To a troll.
Well, kind of, yeah.
He wanted me to summon the orb.
I take off my backpack, I reach in, I hand you a flask that's got a wick out the end of it, and I hand you a flask and you a flask. It's got a wick out the end of it.
Gerhardt's already pulled the torch out of his bag and kind of tucks it in.
It's lamp oil.
Okay.
You know, stuff that burns.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna light it and then I'm gonna charge it.
Oh my god.
You're 300 feet away.
So at 300 feet away, the troll hears
And this is difficult terrain, remember.
slog, 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 slog.
I guess so.
Oh my god.
And I'm the dunce.
No, I'm not. No one called you the dunce.
Why do we continue to travel with him?
I'd like to know this book.
I'm going to turn into
we,
a
we, don't-
fly
we travel with him
A
for
fly?
the comedy of it.
and
the
follow
entertainment.
him because he's being dumb.
The entertainment is why
Gerhardt,
we keep it.
grumbling and muttering to himself, is also kind of. He's got the torch in one hand and the revolver in the other. He's kind of stomping afterwards.
Yep. So just follow along.
All right. About 40 feet out. You're screaming?
Yep.
Oh my god.
All right, definitely. Okay, greater than 40 feet out, about 100 feet out. The
So
troll
much for-
lifts his head up, looks over, sees you guys coming, reaches his arm back and throws the dead animal at you guys.
Can I, as a reaction, just shoot it out of the air?
Dodge.
Sure, I don't mind.
Cool.
Yeah, keep track of your ammo.
I have been.
Alrighty, you shoot the dead animal out of the air,
Just a rainfall of meat.
and the troll so begins like frantically searching with his arms down in the water and pulls out a big club from the water.
Yep, here we go.
Alrighty, we're looking at a distance of 100 feet at the start of initiative, so keep that in mind.
Cool.
So much for sneaking up on it.
I mean, it sounded like you guys weren't all down for the sneaking up idea.
Tony,
I quite literally said I was low stalking towards it.
Tony, is my leather book of cards somewhere over there in that mess?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think the cards that were on top of it also go with it because they can all fit in the same book.
The one that I'm looking at. Right here.
I'm not entirely sure if those go with it or not. Alright,
No.
your heart.
Those ones are not mine.
Yeah.
I did say roll for initiative.
Oh, good. This does.
I'm sorry. 22.
Oh Jesus, it was his plan, of course.
Would you
I rolled a 5.
Bellatrix,
I rolled a 20
you rolled a 20?
in total. I rolled a 19.
Yep, she did.
a nat 20?
No,
No, dirty.
Dirty 20. Got it.
Well, at least that'll hit it.
Oh, you haven't even rolled a hit yet. That's just your initiative.
I know, but I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do to hit it.
I
Because
assume-
we're 100 feet out.
Would your Eldritch Blast hit it?
Yes, it does.
I was about to say.
It's within 120 feet.
That's
So
not fair that
literally
you get the
only
music and
thing.
we don't, man.
He gets the music too.
Yeah, I'm hearing this dope
I mean, I've got my
ambiance.
earbud in and I'm just doing my own thing. You're welcome to have my other one if you'd like.
Hey,
Hold on a sec. I need to figure out what your... That's only a +1. Tosh?
6.
Shamgar.
16.
All right. Okay, so this
that's
troll, it's a lumbering oaf, but it's... And also, hey, I get to use the new monster manual.
The sad part is,
So,
that I lost
new
these
information,
orders
guys.
in
Here we go.
your pair that are supposed to be here tomorrow,
This is-
and Michaela found them yesterday.
Giants. Yeah, these ones are classified as giants. So this thing is 3 times the size of a player base. This thing is massive.
Hey, Tony.
I hope it hits you first. The dump bitch.
And I'm a horrible
Uh,
who wanted to.
Its club is the size of
I don't like
Shamgar.
that.
Some big gloves.
Oh yeah, we shall charge the giant. Yes, it's so good. Verdammt idiot.
Gearhart,
You
you're
have
up
really
first.
pissed him off.
I hope I have enough healing spells to put you back together.
Bellatrix, you're on deck.
Okay.
Shamgar, you're in the hole.
Boy, is he.
So am I going first?
Yes.
Okay. So
Troll and then Tosh.
I'm just gonna shoot it with my rifle.
All right. 100 feet out. Remember, we're starting at 100 feet out. I clarified that at the beginning of combat.
Yeah, rifle can make a shot to 100 feet.
What is the range I gave you for your rifle?
I assume it's a rifle. So it's
It
got,
was an 18.
Okay.
I mean, we never established a set range for it, but I'd assume 100 feet is nothing for a.
It should be at least the equivalent of a longbow.
I
Which is
understand.
150 to 600 feet.
There we go.
I would go at. I would maybe like. What, break the difference in the two?
Is your rifle smooth bore or rifled?
Rifled. It is a bolt action rifle.
Easily duffled that.
Yeah. That's
All
right.
right,
I'm using a.
We'll go with it. I just wanted to see if I gave you any stats for this weapon. Apparently, older me gave you no stats for this thing.
Yeah,
No,
ask
unfortunately.
You can sometimes
You modeled it after. You modeled most of its damage profile after a musket, but like that was pretty much the only thing we did for that. But it is a bolt action rifled barreled rifle.
Go ahead and aim.
Yeah. So that's going to be
Hey, Kenny,
19.
you ever see Last of the Mohicans?
Yes, but a really long time ago. I
So-
don't remember a whole lot of it.
They're in the fort, they're surrounded by the French, and they're trying to get a scout with a message out of the fort.
Okay.
The main characters are up on the battlements with their Kentucky long rifles that are actually rifled. They're hitting targets 300 to 500 feet out.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
just saying.
And thankfully, my rifle's actually got like an aperture sight. We're not talking, just a dot like the old rifles had. I actually have like an aiming system on this rifle. Iron sights.
What'd you roll?
Yes.
I rolled a 19 total.
19. Right, that hits.
Cool. I'm gonna throw a divine shelling on this bad boy because I want to hurt it.
Okay.
So let's go
Do
with.
it worse.
Let's go with. That's
Please
gonna be
do.
a 13 base damage with another 6 radiant. So that's gonna be 19 damage.
19 damage. You keep a track of all your spell slots?
I am.
Okay.
With after the long rest, I'm back to 3. So this is now got me down to 2.
Your total damage was what again?
19.
Okay.
So just. Bah!
Boom. Right into the middle of its torso. It's looking at it like, ho 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 ho.
Oh yes, that is
Lets out a
so
roar.
good.
Ah! Starts thrashing around with the water. Waves from the water start going here and fro.
Oh, that was nice. And I guess I just kind of stay where I am because I'm 100 feet away from it. I'm not expecting it to. I'm not going to move it all this turn.
That's fair. Alrighty. Bellatrix.
Okay, I rolled an 18 plus 5.
18 plus 5.
Yeah.
Let's just go off this one for now. I'm staring at this one.
So 23.
That'll hit, yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm doing Eldritch Blast because it's the only thing I can do.
You don't have extended cantrip.
Eldritch Blast is standard 120 feet.
Oh, my bad. Okay. I was thinking.
I looked it up before I even said it.
That makes sense, yeah. Yep.
So, and then I did roll a 0 on my die 10. Plus, I can use my charisma modifier for my damage.
Yeah, you
so
do have
it's
that
20.
ability. I remember when we set that up. So that'd be 15 total then?
Yes.
Okay. 15 damage as a bolt of purple light zips across the air, smacks it right in the face, poof! As a orb of force basically squishes its nose in.
You should be used to that.
Alrighty. Anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna curse it because I can.
You're
Like
going to curse
with the
it?
Hexblade's curse, or just the curse spell?
It just says once per rest as a bonus action, you can curse a creature for a 1 minute healing level or charisma mod HP when it dies, critting on 19,
It's the Hexblade's curse.
and then dealing it VP extra damage.
Should have done that before you attack.
Huh?
Should have done that before you attack.
Probably.
Yes, that's the Hexblade's curse.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can still do that.
Okay,
It's a
then
bonus
I'm gonna,
action.
Then I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna do that? Alright.
She is still going to do that.
That's no problem. It just applies. There's nothing that stops the Hexblade's curse. Alright, so he's cursed. You're gonna have to keep track of that, because I'm not.
Okay, that's the only one I can use. So it curses it for 1 minute,
Alright.
so I get extra HP when it dies.
You got 10 rounds of it being cursed. Remember the bonuses that you get from it being cursed.
Okay.
Alrighty, after Bellatrix, we have Shamgar.
Okay.
So that just adds to all the damage that I do to him.
What do, boo?
No, you're good. Just charge it and punch it.
Do it.
Catch it. Catch
Do
it with
it.
your teeth.
Do it.
You know what? I'm going to
Be the idiot monk that
40
you are.
feet. We're at 120 feet.
Are you serious? You're really gonna do it?
So
Remember, difficult terrain, your
Yes!
movement is halved.
All right, so that's at 20 feet.
So you could get 60 feet closer.
That means you're still 40 feet away from
If your movement speed is 40, divided by 2 is 20.
Yes.
Even if you double that, that's only 40. You're back up to where you were.
Yep.
Do it.
So I will.
You got a couple trees here and there scattered throughout. Chin deep water. Very muddy earth underneath you.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash and run at it.
Directly at it.
Yep.
Alright, so you make a whole 40 feet closer to it.
Yep. And
So what was that thing in Jabba's temple that Luke fought?
The Rancor?
yeah.
Yeah. So we have Shangar charging the Rancor.
Yep.
I mean, he
Yes.
charged down the Baba Yaga's
Yes.
chicken-legged treehouse, so... not the first
Yeah, he
time.
did. He did do that.
Yeah, I have.
He punched that thing out, actually.
I have
He did. He
unnecessarily
punched their faces.
ran up and hit so many things that should have killed me already.
You
That's-
do you, boo.
That's kind of his go-to thing, is just to run up and.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, so you wish that to be your turn? You are now 60 feet away from it.
Yes.
Alright, the troll's turn. The troll gonna take large steps closer to you guys, closing the distance by 30 feet. So it is now 30 feet from Shamgar.
For a bonus action, I'm gonna ask Arclight to pick me up and carry me closer.
Wait till your turn, bud.
We got you. Brother Arclight's got you.
Dramatic effect.
Alrighty. It's going to reach down into the marsh with its free hand, and it's going to pull up a giant clump of earth and mud, and it's going to launch it at Shamgar.
Okay. Where's my reactions?
You want to try and catch this?
How's that dodge in mud?
Also, you didn't take the dodge action on your turn. And two, I mean, you could try and catch this. Like, I'll let you, but I doubt you're gonna do it.
That's
That
like
monk
an
feature.
adult.
You know,
I
I have a
mean,
reaction I can tell here, but I feel like it's teachable.
like I want to be.
It's like an adult playing dodgeball with a kindergartner.
I want to be as fair to
Here,
the rules as I
catch.
can. Would a clump of mud be classified as missile?
Technically, yeah. I mean, that's what it's
It's 20
doing.
and a 10.
But to see you like body that to catch it is ultimately what
Just so
you're
they have
attempting to
somebody
do.
see it.
You're
And
good.
if you could reduce the amount of damage you'd have taken to 0 to achieve the catch, I would find hilarious. If that's what you want to do, by all means.
You know what? I do.
I would say it couldn't hurt, but that'd be wrong.
Yeah, that's not going to be the case.
So you can use reaction to deflect or catch missiles when. All right. So how do I do the deflect missile?
What is it? What is it asking you to roll?
Let's see.
Because it should be asking you to roll a certain die.
1d10 plus 9.
Okay. Keep that on the back burner. We'll see if it even hits you first of all.
Okay.
All right, that's a 5.
You rolled a 5?
No, but that's 5 total. Is your AC 4?
No, it's not.
All right. This massive chunk of earth comes crashing down, like 10 feet to your left, and the waves come hurling up over and towards you. Obviously, they kind of reach up towards the middle of your chest as the waves dissipate.
I'm just holding my oil thing above there. Just
Oh my god.
arms straight up, still running through the waves.
Oh, I can see you running, doing this, and going, I did it. I did it.
I did it.
I did it.
I about to
Yes.
done it.
Alrighty. And
My favorite
but at the
movie.
end of its turn, you'll see the hole that Gearhart left in it from its round start closing up.
Ooh.
Not entirely closed altogether, but it starts closing up.
Uh-huh.
Need to hit it again.
Alrighty. And we go to Tosh.
Arclight. Carry me to him.
Alright. Artlight's gonna pick you up, fly over, and like, how close are we talking here?
I want to be next to him.
Alright, you're going to be 30 feet from it.
Yep. And as I'm flying, I'm unleashing my wand of magic missiles on it.
Aim for the center.
They go through that tiny little hole.
Aim for the target.
12, 14, 16, 18, 21.
21.
I think he maybe. I don't think he rolled a 1 at that at all.
Alright, so these explode all over its body. Ah! It's getting even angrier. It's slamming its club into the water, causing waves, and what was once still water is now rupturous, and white caps are forming. Alright. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm spent.
Alrighty. Back up to the top of the turn order, Gearhart.
I'm gonna shoot it.
I don't blame you.
Thank you.
That's gonna be a 22 to hit 17.5.
That'll do it.
Roll.
It is a big target.
I would imagine so.
He doesn't wear armor.
No. And like, I'll have you know, like, I like tighten the sling around me, like anchoring myself, like doctor, like I'm in the waters.
You're like next to a tree.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just mounted on a tree. Alright, so, yet again, I'm gonna throw a mite on that guy.
I'm once again asking for your support.
Subtract it, I'm down to 1.
Okay.
For this.
Roll your damage.
So that's gonna be a 21 damage total.
21 damage total. Okay.
So, just another bright white line of light just arcs, just comes out of there and punches a hole through the troll.
Goes right in between mine and Tasha's head. Just.
I heard that.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Anything else? Anything else you'd like to do in your turn? Anything else you got in the chamber?
No, that's pretty much it.
All right.
Walk around.
Bellatrix.
I am going to cast another Eldritch Blast on it,
Bellatrix.
All right.
and it does a 25 to hit,
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
and then it does another 15 of damage.
Another 15 damage. Wow. You have been rolling exceedingly well.
He double checked
She
it.
showed me every roll. I will honestly and earnestly confirm that.
I've had somebody double checking my dice before another person gives me
Yet
a loaded
again,
dice.
another purple streak flies across the sky as it smacks the troll in the head.
Right in the
The
face.
tantrum it's throwing begins to increase as it's now clocking the trees around it with its club.
We're almost there.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, or would you like to stay 70 feet away from it?
I'm gonna move closer to it.
How
more
much
damage.
closer? The movement speed is 30. Remember, it's halved because of difficult terrain. It's 15.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna move 15 feet closer?
Yes.
All right.
Does the baby yogurt say anything while this is going on?
This is amusing.
This is amazing. I have to ask because occasionally she'll have some good random comments.
It's a troll.
It's a troll.
It's not a god.
All right, Bellatrix, you are now 55 feet away. We now go from Bellatrix to Shamgar. Shamgar, you're 30 feet away. This thing is constantly producing waves that reach up to mid-chest. They're like beating against you.
Is there a tree nearby?
Sure. Let's say 10 feet.
10 feet. I would like to acrobat my way into the tree.
There are waves about chest high beating against you. You gonna what? Jump?
I love how the
Yes.
monk
Somersault?
is an acrobat
Yes,
that just
I'm going to
flips
jump
through
off of
things.
Tosh into the tree.
All I can see is all I can imagine is
You're
Fat
gonna
Tony
what?
going through the red lasers.
You're a sturdy guy. You can handle it.
Yeah, that's all I see is
Uh-huh.
Tony trying to flip through red lasers.
Fine.
Okay. You're gonna leap up off of Tosh.
I'll cup my hands and try to help him.
You're a big guy.
He's just spinning through like tight string or red lasers just in
Okay,
slow
so
motion,
now
not
I'm into
hitting a
the tree?
single one.
Sure,
of them.
I'll give it to you.
Sweet. I didn't even have to roll for it. I love it. All right.
Right.
How far away am I from the thank you jug?
I will still say that you are 30 feet away.
30 feet. Okay. I would like to.
Throw a dart.
I don't have darts anymore.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he used them
You have a
all. Those
sling?
went bye-bye.
You have a bow, I remember
I
that.
do have a bow. I have a long bow.
Wait, didn't I give you some of my darts? Didn't you have some?
You didn't
surprised
show
you had
up with
darts.
anything.
No. Oh yeah, I do. I have 10 darts. I don't have them with me though. They're not equipped. So.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's dagger, not darts. Sorry.
Yeah, I left them back at Saltmarsh. I have arrows and I have a longbow. I just don't have the darts.
You do you, boo.
So, all right. Okay.
Well,
So
sounds good.
I'd like to jump at this thing and hit it. Do I have enough movement speed for that? My movement speed.
No.
underwater is 4.
Yeah, but you already spent a bunch of it doing acrobatics to get into the tree.
Okay. So
So-
I don't have enough room. I don't have enough movement for that.
You're spending half your movement to jump,
Yes.
and then you traveled 10 feet.
Yes. So
So-
that's 30. So I don't have 10 feet
You
left.
only have 10 feet.
That's fine. I will quickly take a. I'll spend a key point, and I will step of the wind.
To hurl yourself 80 feet through the air?
It's not 80 feet. I was within.
Yeah, but it doubles your movement speed, right?
Yeah, but I don't have to take it.
I suppose you wouldn't have 80 remaining anyways. You have 10 remaining. You want to go 20 feet through the air?
It'll put me right next to the troll. Actually, if
no,
I...
you're 30 feet away. 20 feet will put you 10 feet away.
Sweet.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right. Here. Air dash through the air. Come crashing down into the water 10 feet just shy of the troll.
What's up, ugly?
Oh my god. We have all arrived just in time to watch him die.
Is that all you would like to do with your turn, Shamgar?
So I use step 1. That's a bonus action. I can. I'm too far away to actually attack.
You want to use your bow?
Yeah, I might as well.
Hey, contributing something is something.
I have plans.
I'm sure you do.
I rolled a 19.
So that'll hit it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
$13.
13 damage.
Yeah, rolled an 8, a natural 8, which technically is a crit. Rolled a 8 plus 5, 13. And I would like for it to like stick into the already somewhat gaping hole that Gerhardt has made.
Okay, there's just an arrow in the hole. Just looking at it. And your turn? Any other?
That's it. That I only had that as an action.
All right, we return to the troll. The troll, now looking down, someone 10 feet away from it, just and it looks at you, lifts up its club. It's going to bring it crashing down onto you.
I'd like to use a reaction.
Of?
Shoot, I don't have a reaction that dodges.
No, dodge is not a reaction. Dodge is a primary action you take on your turn. Not even that good in my opinion. I don't think anyone should ever use dodge.
Nope.
Kind of sucks.
I don't have a reaction that will help me with this.
Alrighty.
Because it's a melee, not a missile, so I can't catch this.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Alright guys, I know I'm asking for a lot, but send me the good vibes here.
Here's the first one. 18 plus 7.
Ooh, yeah, that
Imagine
hits.
that hits.
Yeah, that does.
Alright, the first attack. $14 damage.
Okay, with my Pennant of Soaking,
Okay.
it reduces that by 3.
Okay, so you're going to take 11 damage.
11.
Alright, attack number 2. That's an 18 again, plus 7.
My one and only inspiration point.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Okay, that's an 8 plus 7, 15.
Does not hit.
Alright, third attack.
Oh my god.
17 plus 7,
Does
24.
hit.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I tried.
I appreciate it. You
I don't
didn't
have
to.
anything to give you.
I have to, but I don't.
13
Wow.
plus your soak
And
is
the
10.
Caesar healthcare system
10.
is closed.
Probably some stupid thing violated policy.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then it's going to use bonus action charge.
Here we
And
go.
since you're within 10 feet of it, it's going to close the distance and it's going to kick you.
It's just gonna send you flying. You're gonna just be a star in the sky.
And since it closed 10 feet of distance on you, it succeeds. on the conditions of using charge. 12 plus 7.
19.
What's your AC, by the way?
16.
16.
Not 19.
I tried.
All right, that'll be 10 against your soak, which is
Just
7
turned
damage.
into a star and continues
7.
onward.
How far back is the knockback on that?
He's going to be knocked back 10 feet. So he maintains the 10 feet distance on it.
Does he land with his head in the sand? Just his body sticking
Monk
up?
has nards.
But that also means it's 10 feet closer to everybody else. Which, oh, I screwed that
so
up. I erased the wrong thing.
my
So, Tosh, it's 20 feet from you. Gearhart, it's 60 feet from you.
Robinhood Gold can unlock your money.
And Bellatrix, it is 45 feet from you.
Got it.
And you took the 7 damage?
yeah, but which would actually reduces me to 0. But I wanted to. I'm trying to find my notes where I had the tattoo.
The tattoo?
Yeah, the tattoo that brought me back up. I'm
I
looking.
don't even remember what I gave you cards for this.
I have the barrier tattoo.
He essentially has the half orc card that anything that takes him below 0 puts him at 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't remember where I put it. I'm sorry. I thought I wrote it down in here, and it's not.
All right. Well, we can suffice to say that you stand back up with 1 HP. And then
So how far?
it kicked you 10 feet away,
10
and you
feet
took the 7 damage, and then you're back up to 1. At the end of the troll's turn, rips the arrow out of its chest, and the hole again proceeds to grow smaller.
There it is. Yeah, the life well tattoo. I knew I had it. Took a picture of it.
What do?
So it gives me necrotic resistance and has life ward. So when you would be reduced to 0 hit points, you drop to 1 hit point instead. Once used, this property cannot be used again until the next dawn.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, hey, convenient.
I know.
Tosh, you're up.
Yay! I'm still in the fight.
I take my oil flask. At the same time, I invoke my absorbing tattoo, fire,
Okay.
light myself on fire,
Hard.
shift into a brown bear, and go at it.
That's dope. Take an inspiration point.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead and maul it.
I rolled a 19 and a 15. So that converts to a 20 and a 16.
Yeah, those both hit.
And I just maul it while I'm
Go
on,
ahead and add a d6 fire damage to both attacks.
while I'm on fire. $36
36.
fire damage.
Believe it or not, how do you want to do it?
I'm gonna leap in front of him. I'm gonna grab it with one claw, stuff its head down to my level, and rip out its throat.
Ouch.
Wow.
All right. Much of its skin still being above the water is beginning to burn and sear and flake away. Well done. So, as we get ready to close out tonight's session, I do want to reward you guys with level up
Yeah.
Oh,
to level 5, which is the first big leap in power level in D&D. Level 5 is a significant difference from the other levels because this is where most fighters get their second attack action, and most spellcasters like warlocks get the ability to use their cantrips twice over.
Super cool.
epic, dude.
We were running low on time, so I didn't play much into the water hazard, but you can understand water hazard with the troll makes it a much more difficult fight.
Yes.
Difficult
yes,
to light
it
things
does.
on fire, difficult terrain. It doesn't really affect the troll. Like I said, I didn't play into the water hazard too hard, but it would be difficult to light things on fire with the water crashing everywhere.
So you lighting yourself? Oh, go ahead.
And like I said, I'm using the new monster manual from the 2024 edition, and these guys are massive. Yeah, believe it or not, their attack, they have 3.
I noticed.
I have, this is new book, new rules, I guess, but they have, their multi-attack is 3. And they were regenerating 15 HP at the end of its turn.
Oh my god.
Still
Jesus.
not enough to outweigh your guys' damage, though. By the end of its turn, it has 74 HP before your damage.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. You guys were stacking it up even against its 15 healing per round. So I'll take it. That attack, though, is nasty. Thank you for joining us in another episode of Dungeons and Dimwitts. I've been your Dimwit Master, Kenny, and that's the second time I've thrown a troll at this party. Significantly more bothersome troll than the last one, depending upon who you ask. I'm always joined by...
Hey everyone, I am Shamgar. I'm Tony. I play the monk dude and push the buttons. And I was joined with...
Hey guys, I'm Ian. I played Gerhardt, and Gerhardt's a little unhappy with what's going on in his life now, but his shot's always on point. And as usual, I'm joined by.
Hey guys, I'm Taylor, and I play Bellatrix De La Cruz, and I was not what I normally am tonight. And I'm joined with...
Hey everyone, I'm Mike. I played Tosh the Druid, and it made me very happy that I was able to save Shamkar.
from his own stupidity.
So, funny thing, your move that you did, lighting yourself on fire and attacking, totally what I was going to do.
Oh, all right.
It was a clever use of your tattoo, though. I like it.
Thank you.
To become immune to fire damage and then maul it.
I was gearing up to do a flaming punch. I was gonna break the Molotov and then spark with my brass knucks and just.
And
run
I will
down
be
on it.
spending the remainder of my spell slots to heal you.
Yeah, Gerhardt is not using any of that answer. You would learn from your stupidity.
Wow.
You think that, but you should ask Caesar how well that works. I do got to try to remember I'm not invincible in this one.
All right, close this out.
Everyone, thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe. Find us on all the social medias.